Hey, 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 it's Tia, baby. And I am back with another video. Now, this is like a surprise video because I wasn't expecting to do another video till next week. But I want to give a shout out to a supporter of mine by the name of Fangs Clang. I hope I'm pronouncing your username correctly, but he has sent me a few things in reference to the guy that I was talking about that was with Chris in the radio show interview that I did yesterday. I thought his name was Carlos, but apparently his name is Carlito. And he told me that he is he is Chris Perez's manager. I did hear that name before, but I didn't put two and two together because I did a video a while back when about the Netflix series issue, and I remember quoting some stuff from the article, and they said that that person's name was mentioned in the article, saying that he was the one that told Chris about the alleged museum and stuff like that. I did remember that article, but I didn't put two and two together when I saw the radio show thing. So thank you for refreshing. Thank you for the refresher, and thank you for the other things that you sent me. But what really reached out to me, what really like burns my bridges about what I'm about to inform you guys is, of course, you know, I'm not going to say dislike, because I don't really know. Well, yeah, my dislike for the Dictator, as you know who that is, Selena's dad. So the supporter, Fang Claims, sent me something that the Dictator wrote, posted. It looks like it's on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. And so this is what I'm going to read. I'm going to read verbatim what the Dictator wrote. Wow. What's up with these people? But he wrote this. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he doesn't really he's not really big on English. I know he speaks English. I know that, I believe that was his first language, but I'm sure that he's not good at writing. I'm gonna say that, because he kept using this instead of these. So I'm gonna read exactly how he wrote it. Wow, what's up with this people? It's called Professiona. But he didn't put it the accent over the I to make it to appear that it's Spanish, but he put professiona. That's what he wrote. Jealousy L. He put an L at the end. Selena y Los Dinos opened 3 shows for La Mafia when Selena was 10 years old. And just for that, they think they made Selena's career. Since that time, this young kids, Selena y Los Dinos, which should be these, surpassed them. Selena is now a world legend, and they will never catch up to her. So now they are announcing that they will try to make TV series follow the leader. Okay. So what I gotta say about that is, this validates why I do what I do. This validates why I said what I said in all my videos up to this date, and why I do not really care for the Dictator, aka Selena's dad. Because this is a prime example of someone that lacks humility, that has no humble persona at all. Like, he's very, very, very much selfish and inconsiderate based on how he's been acting and treating people, and based on this passage that he just wrote that has a lot of grammatical errors. But we're not perfect, and I'm not gonna, whatever. I'm gonna give him the benefit out. He's, older, and language barrier. So I'm not even gonna go on that, because that's not even important. He also displays lack of affection, which is fine. There are many men that is unaffectionate. I already know. I know people far too well that are very unaffectionate. So that ain't that. I'm just bringing out the flaws in this man. After reading this, like I said, it validates my beliefs about him. This man is too stuck on himself that he don't know when shit stinks. Like, for you to sit back and say, now I don't know much about La Mafia. I don't listen to their music. I know of them. I know of them, but I don't know them. Like, I don't follow their career. But the fact that he's saying that, okay, Selena and Los Dinos opened up for them, but they surpassed them, so they ain't shit now. That's just like, it's called paving the way. This group obviously paved the way for groups like Selena to make it easier for them to succeed. That's just like, by him writing this and feeling this way, that's just like Michael Jackson saying that about James Brown. Even though James Brown been in the business way longer than Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, or the Jackson 5, because I'm going to say the group because Selena was in a group. So that's just like Michael Jackson saying that about James Brown. Oh, well, that's just like Joe Jackson saying that about James Brown in reference to Michael Jackson. That's just like them saying, okay, well, yeah, James Brown been in the industry longer than my children. However, Michael Jackson, and yes, Michael Jackson may have, was, looked up to them, but they surpassed James Brown, so he would never come close to Michael. Like, that's what I get from that. It's like, that's what it kind of sounds like. And even though I know Michael Jackson would never discredit James Brown, nor have I ever heard Joe Jackson ever discredit James Brown or any other artist that came before his kids. Because if it wasn't for these people, Michael wouldn't be who he is or was, or the Jackson 5. Because Michael looked up to James Brown. He got a lot of his moves and his persona on stage from James Brown. From the likes of James Brown, Jackie Wilson, Fred Astaire, etc. So for you, Dictator, aka Selena's dad, gonna sit back and discredit somebody, a group of people that been there before your kids and paved the way for your kids or your group. Your group is very, very inconsiderate, is disrespectful, and you should be ashamed of yourself. But I know you're not, because you're just evil, basically. And that's my opinion of him. And for him to say, oh, now they're doing a TV series. Why? Why you mad? Why you mad? Because you feel like fear that they're going to do better than you in your series? Okay. And if they do, so. And talking about follow the leader. Aren't you supposed to be allegedly sued? Because you're not the leader of any of the series, because you took that idea from somebody that brought it to you, allegedly. So shouldn't you be sitting back trying to get your argument together to prevent yourself from you and your daughter from being sued for stealing someone else's idea and bring it to life without paying them or even involving them. So I think you need to sit back and, you know, smell the coffee, sit back and just stay quiet, because you're doing more damage than good to your own image, and you're representing Selena in a bad light, in my opinion. Because I know for a fact, and I don't even know Selena personally, but I know she wouldn't do stuff like that. She would give credit where it's due, and she would not disrespect the people that come before her. So why are you doing that? So it just shows that she is nothing like you. She is every much like her mother, because she would not do none of the stuff that you've done. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you're too old to be acting like this. You should be enjoying the fruits of your labor that you've taken so much from many people. You should be enjoying that and just sit back and relax and be quiet, sit in the corner, drink some lemonade or whatever, and just shut it up. That's what you need to be doing. You should not be out here making posts like you fucking 20 years old, talking about, oh, you ain't nothing, I'm better than you, you just following the leader. You're well, how old are you, 80 something years old? Go sit back in a wheelchair. Nope, I'm not gonna say that. Go sit back in a rocking chair and sip your tea on the porch and just read a bedtime story to yourself. I don't know. But that he wrote was unnecessary and is very, very rude. It's just rude. Rude. Like, I bet when he was at the funeral, I bet he wasn't even thinking about, dang, I lost my daughter, like in a distraught way. I feel like he probably was thinking like, on to the next, the show must go on. I need to figure out how I'm gonna make some more money since, you know, the meal ticket has passed on. That's how I feel like he was thinking in his mind, in my opinion. Because this crap right here is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And wow. All I can say is the man needs to go sit in the dark and with his blanket count sheep and take a nap somewhere. Like, I'm just like over the dictator. I'm very over the dictator. I'm really, really much over it. Okay, and so now I'm going to read something that someone wrote in the comment section, and apparently, allegedly, the dictator responded. So this is what someone said in the comment section of that passage. They have some issues. I noticed Carlito, the guy who is friends with Chris, flooded his Instagram stories on the night the Selena series debuted, saying before Selena there was La Mafia. Don't forget it. And I thought that was in really poor taste. Oh, so this person seemed like she's a ass kisser for the dictator. I don't think many people know who La Mafia are compared to those who know of Selena. Selena is worldwide. Maybe if they put as much effort into their artistry as they do trying to steal her fame, they actually be a household name. Every so often, these guys come out with some nastiness to say about you and your family, and it's just immature. Yeah, Julia Marie, bitch, ass kisser. Yeah, you can go sit in the dark with the dictator and read each other bedtime stories and drink some damn Ovaltine and count sheep and go to sleep somewhere, ho. Because basically what you saying about La Mafia is basically what I'm not even gonna say his name, the dictator is acting. So this is what the dictator responds. Julian Marie. Yeah, I said your name. What you gonna do, ho? This Carlitos is is a little rinky dink. Frustrated person singer that at one time I tried helping him and took him in the studio to record him. But after trying for close to 4 hours in the studio, I kicked him to the curb in big letters. Because he couldn't sing in tune, and now he is a little leech. He's a little leech to Chris Perez. I never said that we were before La Mafia. What I said is that Selena at the age of 10 opened the show for La Mafia in 3 concerts when we were just starting. He needs to get the story straight. Okay, you just said that you never said that we were before your mom. It doesn't matter if you didn't say that, but you made it seem like they were better than La Mafia by you saying that they surpassed them and they will never catch up to her. So it's still wrong, it's still disrespectful, and you should give credit where it's due. Can you sing? You talk. Oh, okay. Ooh, point. My point exactly. Basically, so you're basically saying La Mafia is like your group, the Los Dinos, who didn't really go nowhere. So I guess we can say the same thing about Selena y Los Dinos in reference to Los Dinos, because even though you weren't Tejano's singer group, you tried to dip and dab into the music industry and you weren't good enough. Your group wasn't good enough. But then you created the Selena y Los Dinos and they surpassed your group. They did better than you. So then you're just as fucked up as La Mafia, basically. Since you wanna throw La Mafia on the bus, your group suck. How about that? Your group suck. Since you want to talk about everybody else and talk about other groups and talk about how much Selena y Los Dinos is better than this group, that group, they better than your group then. How about that? How that make you feel? Does that make you feel better? Since you want to talk about everybody else, talk about your group. And how your group did not succeed. Since you want to bring everybody else down, like you better than everybody when you're clearly not. Dictator. Go have several seats, as a YouTuber has once said. Just go sit in the dark somewhere and go drink some Ovaltine and go count some sheep and go to sleep. Period. You're too fucking old to be doing this. Like, get over it. You got enough money to last a lifetime. Be happy with that and shut the heck up and let people be. Give Chris his royalties. For one, let him do what he wants. If he want to come out with a series, let him. That's not stopping your money. That's not stopping your money train. Stop acting like you have to have every single thing. You got enough. Be grateful, because all that shit can just be gone in a hot second. Period. Look at what happened to your daughter. She was here one minute for a period and was doing well, and then out of a drop of a hat, she's gone. You think that's not the same for money and fame? You can have all the fame and the money in the world, but it can change just like that. So stop acting like that's all that matters, and stop acting like you deserve every single coin that is in this world, because you don't. You're not the best. You're not perfect. Stop acting like you are. Stop acting like you're better than everybody when you're fucking not. Period. You too damn old for that. Even if you weren't too damn old for that, you shouldn't be. You need to just have a dose of humble. No, not a dose. You need to have a whole gallon of humble pie juice and sip on that all day, all night for the next 10 years, if that's how long you got left. I don't know. But like, please shut up and let people live. And let people do what they want to do. If they want to make a series, let them. If Chris want to make a series, he should. But he's so respectful of you that it's like it's stopping him from doing what he want to do. Not 100%, because he's still doing him. But I mean, like, he wanted to do that, but out of respect for your dumb ass and you preventing him from doing stuff like this, it's like, man, it would be me. Because if I was Chris, I would have said fuck him and I would have just did it. I would have just did it. I would have just did the series. Forget him. Like, he's not in charge of every motherfucking thing. Yes, he signed stuff, but like I said, if he doing it, he's going against things. He went against the man that gave him allegedly the idea of the Selena series, and he's still doing it and still allegedly getting sued. So why can't he? Like, I'm tired of this dictator. I'm tired of this dictator. It's getting old. Like, just like him. Well, no, he's old. He's not getting old. He's old. Like, go knit a fucking blanket and lay in it and go to sleep and dream about something. Dream about receiving humility or something. Write a novel and keep it to yourself, because nobody want to read it. I don't. Write love letters to Yolanda, because I'm sure you probably do. But hey, that's all I had to say. I'll come back with another video. Peace.